All right, what's going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Hope everybody's having a good week so far. I just had a couple of trades today, and just kind of want to dial it in, dive into it a little bit. It's actually a really good day for me. Actually, my best day of the month so far, and it felt really good. And so I just want to kind of just dive into it. So AITX was my first trade of the day. Let me get rid of these. Okay. So when this does bounce, it usually has decent green days. It's just, you see the bouncing ball effect where it all started like with like a breakout here, and then it dips, and then it breaks out again, and you get a huge squeeze, and then it dips, and then it breaks out again, and it has this huge, like these multiple legs up in this big run. And now we get in the backside, and you're getting the bounces that are just lower highs, sorry. And so, yeah, you're just getting the bounces. It's the bouncing ball effect, where it just dwindles down into nothing. But I was really just looking at it for just a momentum shift, just to get that quick momentum shift. Yeah, just looking for the first green day and just looking to get in, at the very beginning of the day, risking low of day and seeing if I can ride it out a little bit. Just looking for really just a quick snipe, but it's really just kind of just looking for the momentum shift here, and that's really all it is. And so you can see every day, like it dwindles out in the morning and makes a low, and then each day it's making a lower low. But yesterday it really got really kind of tight. It didn't have any morning spike, and so it just kind of shits the bed in the morning, first couple minutes, and then the past few days it's bounced, but yesterday it just kind of went sideways, and so that to me was the start of kind of a momentum shift. And then this morning, I saw this bounce. Instead of it kind of just like shitting the bed first thing in the morning, first couple minutes, it actually spiked. So I got a little too eager, and I took some at 61, and as you can see, it's just way too early. It came down and tested 6, which was actually my cut point when I was entering at 61. It's just kind of like a key level where it kind of double bottomed here, 5, 8, 6. So kind of saw it as there was some support there. 6 is kind of that key level to the whole number. So key psychological number. Everybody wanted to see that whole 6 number hold, and that's what it did. And so for the first couple hours, it was just holding, and I was loving it because I was just slowly adding into my position way down here in the low 6s, just risking 6. Now, if it cracked that, I'm out. I had my stop in. I wasn't worried about it. I wasn't oversized. I was sized appropriately, honestly, because this is not an ideal play. I'm just kind of waiting for something to happen. It's either going to stop me out for a small loss, or it's going to perk up and create a first green day. And I was not expecting this, and I don't think anybody was. I don't know who bought this up all of a sudden, but this was just a crazy spike just in a few minutes. It was absolutely nuts. I didn't even have a time to add. My plan was to just get some size in here, to where I was only risking literally $20 after commissions and with some slippage, at 599, and I wanted to add and get full size once it started to perk above VWAP and get some volume and probably break that 6-1. And it really just, all of a sudden, I got the alert it's above 6-1, and then all of a sudden I get the alert that it's above 638, and I'm just like, whoa, like it was just happening too quick. I was trying to pull out my phone, and there was just no time to sell. But to add. And I sold, for some reason it only filled me half, but I was out at 689 on this the top of this big candle here, and the other half I got out at 684, 683, and actually I can get, let me look and see exactly where I sold that at. 6.8. So maybe I should have been a little bit more patient. Ran all the way up to 7.7, but I'm not going to complain. It was literally like a 13% win in just a couple minutes. So super happy with that, especially with it not being like a super ideal play. Yeah, definitely happy with how that turned out for sure. And then the other one was ALYI, which is a solid first green day today. Come on. And as you can see, it's almost like the same chart at the big run up, and it's kind of just breaking out. It's really what it is having multi-day breakouts, and that's how it ends up having these huge moves. And then it just bouncing ball effect where bounces, gets stuffed, bounces, stuffed, bounce, stuff, bounce, stuff, dwindles down to nothing, bouncing ball effect. But today, way abnormal volume. They did come out with some solid news about their electric vehicles, and I missed this whole move here, and that's why it's okay to miss it in the morning. Just let it do its thing and let the chart develop, and you could you could possibly take stabs at it later on in the day after it's given you support levels and resistance levels to kind of work off of. So it makes it a lot easier than just trying to like chase this run up first thing in the morning because you're pissed that you missed it. So I took my first position at 51.5, risking 505, and it was just a small, it was like an $800 position. It was just whatever I had calculated to risk $25 there at 505, and got rewarded right away and got a perk right back up to the high of day. And just in case it were to double top and then come back down, and then because I was waiting for more of a pull back towards like VWAP, I feel like it dipped, it kind of held up near its highs. So but it had nice consolidation. It had, it proved that it was support for what we got from 10:55 to 9:48. So yeah, like 45 minutes, almost an hour. What did I say it was? 10:55. Oh yeah, way more than an hour. An hour and 15 minutes. So and it proved that this was, that 5 was kind of holding as support, and I just took a stab just in case this was like the bottom, and this was like a true support level I can go off of, and that confirmed it with the bounce. Sold just in case it double topped. It basically did break high of day, but just barely before just kind of making some lower highs, dwindling back down to that support. And I was watching it very closely in here. I had multiple alerts set, so I knew when to kind of just look at my phone and see where this thing was at. And the patience, I mean, was just kind of spot on. My position, I took a fill at 515 again and 5119. So somewhere in here, I got 515, 511, just basically dead bottom right here into support, and I was risking just the same 505. That's where VWAP was, and that's the kind of when it had this big dip. I wouldn't say it's a big dip, but the hardest dip that it's had in this whole run up. 5 held really well, so 505, 5 was basically my cut point, and I sold half at 56 something, and was just really trying to be patient for the other half. And I wanted to swing. I want to swing this overnight is what I wanted to do, and I really should have just stuck to my plan. But I did get itchy fingers when it was perking up towards high of day again, and I just cut it 56.8. And because of my funny story, my buddies, we were at dinner the other day, and he's saying, tomorrow we're all making 1K. We're having 1K days, yada yada. They're doing super good, and I'm just like, yeah, I'll try to have a good solid $100 day. Like that would be great for me. I'd be happy with that. In fact, my buddy Fatty's like, shit, you never know. Maybe 300 could be a good day. And I was just thinking, woo, 300, yeah, I mean, that would be fucking great. And so I was up a little over $300, and so I was just like, yeah. Instead of risking it, I was just like, yeah. Fatty predicts the future, I guess. So I just sold it, made my 300 bucks on the day after commissions, and I'm just super happy with that. And yes, that is my best day of the month so far, especially just because I've sized down so much, and I've just been getting a lot better with my discipline, and I've been a lot more focused, and so I'm feeling good, and trading a lot better. I'm not going to say I'm trading good because there's still so many mistakes that I'm making, and I can do so much better. So just constantly just trying to grind and get better at that. But I am happy with the progress. I do notice it, and so I just want to keep it going. And so yeah, that's basically it for me today. Just the 2 trades, actually 3, just the 2 tickers, and worked out well. And I'll have this on watch for tomorrow, see what it does in the morning. DPLS, I'll be watching for a panic dip buy in the morning, and that's about it for right now. About to make my watch list and see what we got to watch for tomorrow, and let's finish out the week strong. You know what I'm saying? So thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed, drop a like, subscribe, helps me out, and just you'll be able to get updated every time I make a new video. So trying to do it almost every day. So whenever I make a trade, I'm uploading a video. So hope you guys are enjoying it. Hope you guys are learning something. It's definitely been good for me just to be able to express myself and kind of go over my plays. It's like my own little journal. So it's a win-win for everybody. So hope you guys enjoy, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.